In today's video, we're going to look at a brand new dehumidifier for your home. Now, dehumidifiers are not an exciting appliance, but if you've got humidity problems in your house and you don't do something about it, you're going to have big problems on your hands. Now, old dehumidifiers have a lot of issues. They don't hold much water, and they're easy to forget about when they're placed in your basement. So this is a brand new appliance from Midea, and it's designed to change all that and a lot more. Now the first thing you're going to notice is this thing is really small and it looks pretty cool, but you might be shocked to learn this thing can actually dehumidify up to a 4,500 square foot house. But this unit's got a surprise. Right now it's in its storage mode. When you want to use it, you simply lift the upper portion up, rotate it, and set it back down in the base. And that base is actually the water storage tank. This is a really clever design because most people only use a dehumidifier for part of the year. So when you're not using it, it takes so much less space. But if you take a look at the bucket, it's an even better design because it holds over 4 gallons of water. And that means the unit will run longer and you'll have to empty it less frequently. And if you're worried it's going to weigh too much for you to lift, this unit's got a clever trick and I'll show you how that works in a second. It's also one of the most energy efficient dehumidifiers you can get in the market today, but it's also easy to use. It's got buttons placed on the top of the unit along with a simple display. And it's got the features you'd expect. Of course, you can turn it on and off, you can adjust the fan speed, but it's got some fully automatic modes along with a timer that makes it really handy. But this thing's a lot smarter than just a few buttons on the front because it actually will connect to your iPhone or Android device through a full app. And the app isn't just for show. You can do things like turning the unit off and on, but more importantly, you can adjust the percentage humidity that you want in your home. But the most important feature is it tells you when the thing is filled with water, because traditional units fill up and they shut off, and now you're not dehumidifying anything. You can also even tell the unit to not run while you're sleeping by setting up a schedule. These things are unheard of on any kind of traditional dehumidifier, and this makes this really useful. If you can't lift that whole 5-gallon tank of water, you can actually tell this thing to fill up to a lower level. It's easy, you just set it here with the bar, and now it will never fill up past that point. So you can set the maximum amount that you can comfortably lift. Most people are going to have the water drain right into the bucket, and that's fine, you can use it right out of the box, but if you want to drain it somewhere else, they've actually got an outlet on the back of the unit, and it's pretty unique because they include this clear plastic hose that fits into the inside of the fitting. Now this means that the water that gets dehumidified will go right out of that hose. And the clever part is on the outside of that fitting, it's actually threaded and it fits a normal type of garden hose. So a lot of people already have something set up and they want to tap right into it, and this will allow you to do that. Here's another cool feature. You can actually just use the dehumidifier part alone, meaning you don't have to use the bucket at all. Just connect the hose to the back of the unit like I showed you, and now you can dehumidify your space and have the water run right out the hose. Even though this cube is really small, they figured out a clever way to include 2 pre-filters. This means you're not going to get dust clogging up the intake and wrecking the machine. You just pop them out and you can rinse them off in the sink. And it doesn't need any special kind of power, it just plugs into a normal household outlet. If you dehumidify all year, just leave your system set up like this, but if you're going to put it away part of the year, this is really amazing. You just rotate it back into itself and it collapses way down. The other plus is this unit is very lightweight. It can actually lift the whole dehumidifier and the storage bucket with one hand. As far as dehumidifiers go, this thing is pretty amazing. It's an appliance that's half the size, holds 3 times the amount of water, and you can actually run it with an app. Now this is an early prototype that they sent me, and it works great and so does the app, but they're actually going to be releasing it on Indiegogo, so you can get a special early bird price, and I've put a link in the description below. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already for more videos coming up.